Hi there, Aries. Welcome to my weekly predictive reading for March 2020. Cross-watcher energies are interchangeable, and please only take those portions that resonate with you. This is a general reading. Okay, Aries, off camera to save time, I've performed a protective blessing. I meditated over and shuffled these cards just for you, and we will be using a card from the Oracle deck. Ask Your Guides by Sonia, Choquette. Your first card, it's the general atmosphere. It's the basis. It's the issue at hand. The Ace of Wands, Aries, fire energy. Now this is the root of fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is a new beginning. It's full of passion and excitement and the energy for something new. It's new beginning of enterprise, business, arts, finance. It's high passion in relationships, a very strong attraction. It's ignition. It's a way out of hard times and the spark of inspiration. It's a gift from life and a very positive new beginning. It's an opportunity, a seed to be nurtured, a bright new idea, a burst of creative energy, a source of inspiration and excitement and enthusiasm. So be courageous. This is new life both literally and metaphorically. Your second card, and this is the energy that's crossing over your path. These are your subconscious influences. The Eight of Pentacles, Aries, earth energy. This is a card of working steadily, being dedicated. It's mastering your craft. It's a symbol for striving for self-perfection, dedication. It's working on or learning a trade or profession, and it's the beginning of a profitable undertaking. It can be employment or commission to come, and skill in material affairs. It's doing a good job, avoiding mistakes, being meticulous and steadfast, industrious, skillful, methodical, being detail-oriented. It's getting closer to your goal, and you're absorbed, and it needs your concentration. It's being your own benchmark and doing it yourself, and things are evolving nicely, and you're finding satisfaction in your work. It's applying your skills in a productive manner. And it's being sincere and persevering, and then your efforts will succeed. This is a new venture that will be successful because you are training yourself intensively with a clear goal in mind. This is a big payout if you finish. The Ace of Wands with the Eight of Pentacles is a new job offer. It's developing new skills. It's climbing the career ladder, and it's time to take the leap. Your third card. This is how it affects you. These are the external influences that you're consciously aware of. The Seven of Cups, Aries, water energy. Dreaming, fantasizing about all those choices that you have. So many choices, it makes it difficult to choose. It's fantasy and imagination and illusion and choice. So not all of these choices are based in reality. It can be wishful thinking. Imagination, can be escaping reality or even drug use. This is confusion. It's the gambler card, so only do what is 100% secure. It could be some people around may not be truthful, so let your feelings guide you with these multiple choices. Think before jumping in. It can be brainstorming and altered states of consciousness. Or you may have so many choices available that indecisions prevent you from choosing anything at all. Or you could have your head in the clouds, dreaming of all that could be, keeping you from focusing on the here and now, preventing forward progress. This is high hopes, wishful thinking, temptation, not knowing what you want. The Ace of Wands or the Seven of Cups is dreaming of your passion. It's what gets you excited. Your fourth card, it's the position of the future. It's the outcome, the results, and the resolution. Number 12 of the major arcana in the Rider-Waite deck, the Hanged Man. This card is ruled by Neptune. This could be a Pisces. You could have Pisces in your chart, or it could be someone else's moon or sun rising. This has to do with a sacred pursuit. It's then a new perspective with a sacrifice, It's attachment and suspension. It's self-surrender to higher wisdom, surrendering to what is. This self-surrender leads to transformation of the personality. Material temptation can be conquered as well as substance abuse. There's a need to balance out intuition and sensitivity. This is a unique point of view and a sacrifice for a greater good. Could be clinging to something unfulfilling. You'll need to let go and move on. This is the voluntary giving up of something in order to get something of a greater value in the time of greater understanding. Your life is simply suspended for a time in order to recognize what needs to be changed in the personality in order to embody more light. That's what the nimbus around the man's head represents. This is new insight, awareness, and enlightenment. You should be willing to lose something of a lesser value in order to gain something of a greater value. You're incubating a great realization. It's being suspended between the past and the future. This is someone who is a person unto themselves. They will not be moved until they are ready. The Ace of Wands with the Hanged Man is unrealized potential. It's sacrificing your need. The Ace of Wands with the 5th card. It's the bottom of the deck card. It's the underlying issue. This is what's unseen. Number 13 of the major arcana, death. This can be a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Now this is change and renewal and transformation. It's an ending with closure and then regeneration. It's transformation and change and destruction followed by renewal. This change may be in the consciousness. It can be the birth of new ideas, new opportunities, after a time of pause and reflection and discovering what no longer fits in your life. This is a dying away of old habits or old fears or old hopes or old ways of dealing with the world and older relationships. This experience can seem shattering, but if we welcome change, we find that death leads to new life and new possibilities. This is an opening to something more important. There you may need to give something up. This release may be difficult or painful, but the time has come for the new. This new ending must be faced because you're about to enter a new dimension in your life. It's letting go and letting the universe because resisting can cause pain. It's putting the past behind you, dealing with what scares you, transforming yourself and clearing away the old habit patterns being shaken off. The Ace of Wands with the Death card is a final ending. It's letting go of internal baggage and the enthusiasm for the new beginning. The Eight of Pentacles with the Seven of Cups is that you have talents in many areas. Eight of Pentacles with the Hanged Man is research and inventions. Eight of Pentacles with the Death card is an unexpected change. It's finally getting it done. Change can happen through hard work. Seven of Cups with the Hanged Man is someone that's idealistic and deliberating. They're sifting through options, deliberating on choices with discernment. The Seven of Cups with the Death card is an end with lots of opportunities to choose from. It can be an opportunity to rediscover a dream. The Hanged Man with the Death card is waiting until the time is right and then changing. It's self-chosen change. It's a personal choice and letting go eventually to make way for the new. Here's your advice from the Oracle deck. Ask Your Guides by Sonia, Choquette. Card number 22, Aries. Denial from your divine helpers. Denial. Confusion, distortion, ignorance, and compromise. Your divine helpers are here to help you take off your blinders and more honestly assess the difficulties in your intimate relationships. Although you prefer to believe that ignorance is bliss, the truth is that denial is not a river in Egypt, nor is it a genuine form of protection against unhappiness. Your guides gently ask you to summon the courage to honestly admit the real problems that exist. As difficult as they may be, until you do so, there's no chance that these shadows will ever heal. For example, admit when your wife isn't just tipsy, but rather is drunk, as she can be on many nights. Or admit, at least to yourself, that when your son says that they can't find a job, it's because they aren't looking that hard. Or that when your partner says that they must work late every single night for months, that an affair or other digression is likely. Most important, admit that you might be hiding from your loved ones. Acknowledge your fears, addictions, excuses, and failures honestly and with compassion. Realize that your mind blots out what your heart knows, and so does everyone else. In other words, when you're in denial, you're only kidding yourself. What your mind blots out, your heart knows. Your divine helpers want you to acknowledge these unpleasant realities, because until you do, you'll be stuck with them. Not every unpleasant reality needs to be challenged or changed, however. Sometimes it's best to compromise or let things be. If your partner is generally sloppy, for example, but is otherwise a gem, let it go. However, if your partner is in serious trouble, or vice versa, you're only harming yourself and others, and perpetuating the problem by denying it. Your divine helper's message: take off the blinders and be open to the truth about others and yourself. Only then can you learn and grow past problems. Thanks, you guys, Aries. I hope you stay tuned in and leave me a comment or a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Now remember, what goes around comes around, so I'm sending you out love and light and blessings. Thanks for watching.